fun for me because in the end of the night, I was like, I feel used. It was hard for me because I'd never been in a situation like that where these people were expecting me to do stuff, and I'm like, no, no, absolutely not. Oop, wrong one. Now, there we go. I was gonna build that on the outside of the wall. Oh well, I don't care. It'll work. I don't know. It didn't turn out how I wanted it, but it'll be okay. Now I gotta find a different picture. Man, this is gonna be hard. Yeah. Oh, there's my picture. Yay! One that I wanted. Nope, I already got that one. Got that one too. Yeah, that one will work. Yeah, ninja. Oh, guess what? I'm staying on a little bit later tonight. It's gonna be fun. It is so hot in this room. I am hoping Nora does not have her heater on. I don't think I could do a swinger thing. I think it could be okay with me and my partner as long as we move both down, but hanging out with another female, no. See, now, I can't. My tendencies of fighting in a situation like that are not good. Because I don't fight girls, I fight guys. If I have to, it's been a really, really long time. And last time I fought anybody was when I was in high school. But, yeah. When you hit a girl like a man, it's not fun. Yes, it has been so hot. It was 70 degrees here today. And our house usually stays pretty cool. This makes me want to go back downstairs in our little cave. Because it's usually about 58 degrees down there all year round. No, no, no. I know swingers not fighting. I know what it means. But when you catch feelings, feelings get strong and fighting happens, and I don't like that. Yeah, I know it means something else. Back then, I didn't know what it was. I had never met anybody in that situation before that even remotely wanted to do that, nor was I even down for it if it was to happen. No, 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 no. I knew what it meant. I just, no. My fight or flight back then was not a healthy fight or flight. Yes, I used to be pretty rough to be around. And it was just because it was a protective thing for me. Like, I had to act bad. Like, I can whoop tail. But in all fairness, it was mainly because of abuse that I've been going through, and I didn't want to let anybody know. I didn't know how to tell anybody. So I was still in that situation. I was still coming out of a really bad situation, and my reaction was not the greatest. It could have been better. I don't know why I just did that. I needed to go half. goofed. Gotta go back and do this again. Meow. I did not just break that. Nah. I'm a one person only kind of person. I think we realized that when my husband and I got married. I can't. I wouldn't have married him if I wanted to do other things. Oh, go away. Yeah. Alright, so half of it's going to be lift and the other half is molt. Yeah, I mean, you owe people that conversation. And they owe you that conversation to give you the right to speak what you feel. I get it. Nope, I was right. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what I was thinking there. Gotta go back over here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think finding the right person for that kind of thing it's important. Personally, if I had the choice to do it, no, I wouldn't. And that's just because my mindset has changed since I've been married, and I just don't feel that it is right for me. Yay, so that kind of hid what I needed to hide. Alrighty then. Another hub 101. Mother. Alright, so this evening I have done this. Which is not the greatest looking right now, only because it's just partially done. I do need to demo way more. I got you. That's all anybody would ever ask for in a relationship. Just honesty. Yeah. All things must be weighed out in a relationship, period. Like, you can't just expect somebody to do something you want them to do if they're not comfortable with it. So it is important to talk about the hard stuff. It's like a lot of times kids these days, they don't want to talk to their parents about certain things because they think their parents are going to think it's weird, or that they're not going to like the decisions they made or they want to make. And I'm like, you know what? If my kid has that thought, I want them to think about all the repercussions as to what is happening, why they think that, why they feel that, why they want to try that, or why they should or shouldn't. And not a lot of parents get to have those conversations because the kids just shut them out. They don't feel like they can come to their parents. So, my husband and I have always tried to be the parents that they could come to. And in that way, you know, I think we've done a good job with at least one of them. I mean, I do also think that it's important for a child to be self-sufficient and start being self-sufficient as early as possible to some extent, not everything. You know, not like moving out at young ages. I think that kids should be home, but I think it's important for them to start like helping with their laundry, doing their chores, getting involved in the household stuff early on in life. Because look, I was having this conversation with somebody at work today. And if you look at different cultures, and I'm not 100% sure on all of this, but from what I understand, the Chinese have done very well in teaching their children very early on. Children at the ages of 3 are going to a preschool type setting, and they are learning how to cook and clean and take care of the household. Now, the cooking might be minimal, which like could be using the microwave or whatever, but these kids are super smart. And I honestly think we should have been sending our kids to school all year round instead of just 9 months out of the year. Like, that's just how I feel. I think kids need to have that. But I think the parents need to be just as involved as the school. So, I just have a different way of looking at things, so, you know. Your mom asked you if you wanted to smoke weed with her, and I told her no at the time. Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, my mom did the same thing. In fact, because I was stupid enough and she begged me so much, I really didn't want to. Like, it did nothing for me. I've tried it in my life, and it did nothing for me. And I got so much grief from her for not doing it with her that she'd bully me and make fun of me. And so one night I gave in and I did it. And I said, see, there ain't nothing, it doesn't do anything for me. And she's like messed up out of her mind. Well, now I've gotten to do it with all my kids. And I'm like, how stupid are you? Like, why would you do that? I couldn't push a drug on my kids and say it's okay to do this. Because for me, it was not ever okay. Not when my parents did it. My parents did it, but I ended up was raised by my grandparents because my parents did that. Yeah, when you have the knowledge of what things are, it is so much easier to say no or yes to. Like, I wanted my kids to have the knowledge of what it was, what things were, what the questions that they had. I wanted to be able to give them the answers. If I didn't know the answers to them,